Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to basically sit down and create a really easy Valentine's Day makeup tutorial for you guys. First of all, I cannot believe Valentine's Day is right around the corner. January is almost over. Can we slow it down a bit? But this look is super easy. Anybody can do it, whether you're into makeup and you're really good at it, or you really don't do makeup that much, you don't have that many products. This is a very simple makeup look that anyone can do. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm just going to start off by putting concealer on my eyelids. As a primer, I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, blending it out with my Real Techniques sponge. I try not to put too much on my eyelids just because I don't want it to look super thick and crepey when I put eyeshadow on. I also like to put a little bit on the inner corner just because I have some blue veins that pop through, and then on the outer corner because I have a little bit of like redness. Okay, so for the first shade I'm going to be going in, this is the Violet Voss Essential Pro Series palette, and I'm going to be going in with the shade Dusty Rose. And I'm basically just going to be blending it on my crease, bringing it up towards the brow bone as a transition shade. I'm just adding the slightest bit of shadow and then just kind of buffing it all out. I really want it to be seamless when I blend it out, so I don't want any harsh lines. So I'm really just I'm even bringing it out here because we can always clean it up. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette that she did with Morphe. This is actually one of her original palettes, so I don't have the names on them, so I'm just going to kind of point to you guys which shades I'm going to be using, but I'm going to be going in with this shade, and I just want to keep it on the outer corner and in the crease, just to kind of deepen it a little bit. I really want to keep this look soft and blown out, but I just want to add a little bit of depth in the crease. I'm going to go back in with that first blending brush I was using. This is the Luxie Eye Blending Brush. Dipping back into that first shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette and just kind of going back and forth until I have the depth that I want from those two shades. So next I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's like a light shimmery shade with like pink reflex in it, and I'm going to pop it all over my lid. And then I'm just going to blend out the edges. And then next for my lash line, I'm basically going to take this brown shade right here with the black shade and kind of mix them two together and then just stamp it on my lash line. This will help give the effect that my lashes are a little bit thicker. Okay, so now that all my eyeshadow is done, I'm going to be going in with mascara. I'm actually not going to be using any false lashes for this look just because it's a soft, natural Valentine's Day look. So I'm going to be going in with my CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara and just popping that on my lashes real quick. Okay, so next for primer, I'm going to be going in with the Kypris Antioxidant Dew Quench and Glow Serum. I love this stuff just because it's very tacky, so I feel like it holds your foundation in place really well. So for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I have tried this foundation before in the past, and for whatever reason, it did not stick to my face. It came off my nose really easily. It just didn't hold still. I don't know if it was because of the primer that I was using or the setting powder, so I want to give it a try because it does have really good reviews and I really want to like this foundation. So I'm going to give it one more try, see if I can figure out how to make it last throughout the day. I'm actually going to be mixing the shades 400 and 410 together just because one of them, 400 is a little bit too light, a little bit too yellowy, but then when I blend out 410, it's a little bit too orange on my skin and it oxidizes, so I'm hoping that if I mix the two, it'll kind of give me a nice balance, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm just going to mix the two on the back of my hand and then just kind of dot it on my face. I'm just going to blend this out using my Real Techniques blending sponge. I have a mirror over here, so if you guys are wondering why I'm looking over here. I'm starting off with like super light coverage just because the color, I just want to make sure it's a good color. Oh, this foundation has a really strong perfume scent. It smells good. I don't mind it. It's just really strong. Alright, I'm just going to go back and add a little bit more foundation to the back of my hand. Covered most of my face, but not all. Just going to put a little bit more on my cheek areas, where I'm more red, my nose. Okay. And the garbage truck is here. Alright, so next I'm going to be going in with concealer. I'm going to probably be mixing a couple. I think I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but this is a little bit too dark whenever I use foundation, I noticed, so I'm actually going to be adding the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Light Peach. This one is extremely bright. Basically it's going to go here. Yeah, do you guys see how it's pretty much darker than my face? but when I wear it by itself, it works out really nicely. So, and then just a little bit on top of that. I don't know how people wear so much concealer and foundation. Like, it's so much. Like, even this, I know this probably isn't a lot to the average like YouTuber, but I'm just like, oh my god, it's so much. The red in the eyeshadow is really popping a lot more, I notice, now that my foundation is on. Alright, so my camera died. I had to switch the batteries out. I didn't have a chance to set my face, so now that I'm creasing to the high heavens. So to set my under eye, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. I saw that Tati on here on YouTube recommended it, and so I went to the store and I picked it up. She said it sets really, really well under your eye, so I really wanted to try it out and see if I liked it. It's very lightweight, like I don't really feel much of it. However, I let my foundation and concealer sit for a little bit too long, so I think that's probably why it doesn't look the best in my opinion, but that's probably from my own doing. So I'm just gonna set the rest of the face with my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. Okay, so my face is feeling a little bit powdery right now. I don't know if it's the combination of the products or I just put too much powder on, but I'm actually set it with some setting spray real quick. I'm just gonna take my blending sponge and just kind of press it into the skin. This kind of helps melt all that powder that's sitting like right on top of your skin and kind of melt it into the foundation so it doesn't look as crepey. This is also a really good tip if you want your foundation and makeup to set all day, is you kind of set it with a setting powder in between layers and it just kind of helps melt into one another. Okay, so to finish the under eye, I'm going to go back in with the shade that I used in the crease and kind of brush it under my lash line. So moving on to eyebrows, I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. Wild Brow Brow Gel and then just filling in the sparse areas with the e.l.f. Brow Pencil. These are both in the shade Taupe. I'm just going to kind of work it upwards into the brow hair. That way the product really gets in there, and then I like to brush it out. I'm going to go back to my eyes because I totally blanked out and didn't even finish my eyeballs, but I'm going to be lining my waterline. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Wonder Pencil. This is in the shade Light. So for my brow bone and inner tear duct, I'm going to be taking this first shade in the Morphe palette. It's like a really nice icy kind of color. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'm just going to be popping it on my brow bone and inner corner. For bronzer, I'm going to be going in with my Butter Bronzer. This is such an oldie but a goodie. I'm just going to be kind of warming up the outer edges of my face really lightly because I'm going to go in and contour a little bit afterwards. And bring it down my neck. And then for contour, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the pressed powder, but I like to use this as a contour shade. And then taking it down the side of my nose as well, just to kind of tie everything in together. And then I'm just going to be taking my powder brush and kind of blending the two out so that they just kind of flow seamlessly. For blush, I'm going to be using the Wander Beauty Trip for Two Trio, and I'm going to be using the blush shade in this palette, Bellini. And it's totally okay if you apply too much blush, just because generally blush is the first product to leave your face. And it's Valentine's Day, so we can be a little bit extra rosy, right? Dude, my hair is on like another level right now. Ooh, this is not cute at all. My bald spots are popping through. How about you? Okay, so to line my lips, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner in the shade 102 Beige Babe. I like to overline my top lip just because I really don't have one. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be going in with Maybelline's Nude Lust 920. This is a really pretty pinky nude shade that it'll be a nice soft touch. And then to top things off, I'm going to be going in with Iconic London's Gloss. This is in the shade Nearly Nude. Okay, and then lastly, I'm just going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Alrighty, you guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me while I put this look together. This is super simple. Anyone can do this. Very, very minimal eyeshadows. If you can blend out an eyeshadow, then you can definitely do this look. Stay tuned for the near future because I probably will be doing another makeup look, a little bit more glam. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.